Oh, he's angry. You didn't make me chase you around the boat. Ow. Oh, yeah. Oop. Might even net you. Come here. Oh. He ain't that little. He's actually pretty darn nice. River rats, after several hours of throwing a cast net, I'm pretty convinced there's not a shad left in this river, but we already got the boat out, so we might as well try to catch something. Let's go. So I scanned through here and spotted some fishes on the fish finder. It's good to know the fish finder finds fish. And make a couple casts before I go in there with the cast net. It's a real good chance there's some white bass in there, or sand bass as they call them down south. Apparently not that good. 0 for 1. If you find them, they're usually pretty cooperative. Yeah, they're by those 4 big rocks right there. So I suppose I'll cast next to those 4 big rocks. I honestly thought this was going to be like automatic. Tells you how much I know about fishing. Alrighty. Guess we'll try a different spot. Here's a spot I've never fished and kind of always wanted to. Let's see if I fish it again. It's not that it doesn't look fishy, I just prioritized other locations typically. I don't know, we'll see. Seems to drop off fairly quick past that sandbar. And there's stuff here. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they are hungry. I'm gonna make a few casts at them. Are we gonna go 0 for 2? That'd be sad. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I went 0 for 2. I've went for 0 for like dozens before, so there's that. If I can't get shad, white bass isn't a terrible alternative. Any walleyes procured, go home though. Get released into Lake Crisco, just down from the Panhandle. I can't take credit for that. Somebody commented that. That was great. You know how, somebody will type laugh out loud and they don't actually laugh out loud? I literally laughed out loud. But ironically, I didn't type laugh out loud. Technology is a fickle beast. Dang, 0 for 2. Okay. Got 2 more spots and then we got to get out of here, unfortunately. Okay, it's a little faster here. I think I'm going to throw me a quarter. Been throwing the certified welterweight, switching to the old certified swimmer. The only reason I'm changing is because that's what I have rigged up on a 1/4 ounce. And it's, oh, there was either a tappity tap or it went down some rocks. I could not tell you 100% either way. We might have to get closer. They say third time's a charm, right? Man, this wind is kind of annoying. Yeah, let's try to get closer. Oh, wind. Way to make things difficult, wind. Oh, that's a fish. Walter? 3rd time might be a charm. Is that my boy? No. I mean, depends on your definition of charm. It was long and skinny when it was flopping around, so I thought it might be a walleye. It is not a walleye. Didn't even bite it. I snagged him. Hey, easy with them teeth there, sweet cheeks. Sure is one funny looking walleye. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I keep bumping into fish. I'm imagining there's a pile of gar in here. Sometimes there's a pile of walleyes right here. It does not appear at this moment there are, or they're just not hungry, which is very possible because walleyes are jerks like that. On the road. Bear with me. Like I said, I feel good about this next spot. Well, this don't look like much, but it's treated me pretty good in the past. Today's a new day, so we'll see. It's crazy how much fish move around this time of year, and I'm talking like all fish. But especially striped fish, they really move around a lot. My lure's acting weird. Ooh, there's something. First, oh, he came off. Felt snaggled. Where you at, guys? There's something. Oh, yeah. A little doink. What are you? Oh, you are a I mean, as hard as it's fighting. Yep. Thought you would be the culprit. Sweet. Bait sized. Possibly some of the funnest catfish bait on the planet right there. In the box he goes. They're not my absolute favorite springtime bait. Like, I like shad quite a bit. But when shad are tough to get, I'll take whatever I can get. There we go. Weenie bite because he's not very big, but cooperative and fun. 2 casts in a row on a light rod. Oh yeah, he's a little better than the last one. Well, I think that'll be the last one we keep. The old certified welterweight. Chartreuse. It's tough to beat chartreuse, man. Yeah, these things are a blast. They're like the bodybuilders of panfish. They get a lot bigger in here. Hopefully we run into one quite a bit bigger, but if they're all that size, that's pretty darn fun. All right, the old, we got good bait for the fishing charter tomorrow. So we're 2 for 2 on casts. Can we go 3 for 3? I think we could, but will we? If I were to say why they're up here and not other places, I have no idea. I fished a bajillion spots that look a lot like this and I've caught nothing. Can we go 2 or 3 for 4? I got, yeah. Oh, there he is. That one hit her hard. It's about to say I was stuck in the grass again, but it felt like there was no grass on it. It's funny how that makes a difference. Fitting in with the boys. Your lucky day, bud. You bit in the right order. Okay, we should probably try to catch more. You know, just because it's probably good for your health. White bass are my guilty pleasure. Freaking love catching these things. Every once in a while you get a walleye or a wiper mixed in and life is pretty grand. Where'd you go, boys? Oh, there's something. Had to quit fishing for a second. Had a boat come by. But we are back in it. It's crazy. They're in like 2 to 3 feet of water. My boat is parked in 2 feet of water. They're just chilling out here. You know, having a good old white bass time, I suppose. Just busy being white bass and such. We got some junk on the line, I think. Yep. Not a lot, but enough to foul the presentation and, you know, let those rascally white bass know the gig's up. Throw that one a little shorter. There's one. Just a little doink. These are one of my favorite parts of spring. If I had to pick between white bass and walleyes, I might even pick white bass. I don't know, there's just something about a fish with stripes. Love these things. Every time I hear that country song about having too much fun, I think of white bass. Yep, 2 in a row. Oh, he's a little fella. He hit it like he wasn't though, which, you know, I appreciate that. Oh, he's angry. See ya. There's another one. Make it 3 in a row. They're shrinking though. There are some big, oh. Almost, well, three bites in a row, not 3 landed fish. What I was getting ready to say is there are some big ones in here. Like 15 to 18 inchers. There we go. Say I thought I had a bite. Ooh. That might be closer to that 15 to 18 inch range I was just mentioning. Oh, he's angry. Are you a hybrid? They'll get over here every once in a while and make me chase you around the boat. Wow. Oh yeah. Oop. Might even net you. Come here. Oh yeah, little hybrid. Come here. Oh, he ain't that little. He's actually pretty darn nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice accent to the white bass madness. And I don't know, you just never know when one of these fellas will show up, but it's always appreciated when they do. But I'm gonna put him back so I can maybe catch him again when he's like 18 pounds. Striped fish are definitely my favorite though. You gonna go? Didn't wear you out that bad, did I? Weird. Usually this time of year they just take off. Oh, there he goes. You just needed a recharge, I guess. Happens to the best of us. You should probably do that again. The wind does make bite detection kind of a pain, which is unfortunate because the bite is, I love that bite. That was not a good bite. When they thump it, that's really enjoyable. I think we're on an every other cast ratio right now. Ooh, I can see the minnows getting chased up in the shallows. There he is. I was just gonna say I'll cast up there, but he didn't let me. I'm still gonna cast up there. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. He pales in comparison to the last one, but fun nonetheless. See you, little fella. Throw it back in the hot pocket. Hot pocket wasn't quite as hot on that cast. Maybe the hot pocket shifted on me. It's possible. You little son of a gun. You rascal. You know what I always say? Those rascals can be pretty rascally. I've always said that. You can ask anybody. There we go. He hit it. Oh, it's like he hit it running at me, so I didn't get a good hook set. And it shows. Is your buddy in there? I guess some fresh welterweight action in my life. We'll link these in the video description. I swear I'll remember. Not always the best at that, but I will on this video. Want to catch another one of them hybrids. That was fun. Well, burning daylight though. They seem to like the middle of the day. This time of year anyway. Oh, you rascal. Rascals be rascally. There. Oh, I suck again. I have no excuse. He didn't even pull my pants down. They're in like 2 feet of water. It's kind of awesome. All right, didn't come out of my boots on the hook set on that one, and we actually hooked up. Might be onto something, but I really, really love giving them the business. Oh, that's a nice one. I told you we have some nice ones. Was that another hybrid? Is that just a big white bass? I don't know. It's a netter. We're gonna net him. And the only reason we're gonna net him is because he's a netter. And I have 6-pound line. That's a beefy one. When I think of white bass, that's what comes to mind right there. Beefcake McGee. He hit it really light too. Man, they're fun when they're that size. They're all fun, but that's like that's extra fun sized. See, bud. The good old tuna release on that one. A pleasant bloop. I think I'll cast up there again. I probably should go check more spots, but it's hard to leave fish to find fish. Unless you're scouting for guide trips, then you're kind of supposed to. That was weird. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I drug it across the fish, popped it off of him, and then on the drop, he ate it. What a rascal. They're just real rascals today. Nice one. The release, not as nice. I want to get me a, oh, no, it's like, I want to get a good bite. That was a better one. And then ironically, there we go. That was still more of a bluegill bite because he's little. It was like a typewriter or a telegraph. The only reason I know what a telegraph is because I remember mention of it in social studies class. I'm not quite that old. Though some days, you feel like it. But not when you're catching these guys. See ya. Oh, that was a nice bite. How'd I miss him? Because he pulled my pants down. That rascal. A little super glue would have went a long ways today, but you know, we're here and we're catching, so it's not like the end of the world. Oh, on the drop. Come on. Keep him tight. He's running right at us. He's coming right for us. Oh, you're nice. Not quite a netter, but pretty close. Dandy. Really hope you guys aren't getting tired of this, because I am definitely not getting tired of this. These things are a blast. Especially when they hit it on the drop, like it didn't even hit the bottom. It's like 2 feet deep, so he didn't like have a lot of time to, you know, make it happen before it hit the bottom. He hit it about 4 times. Is he growing? He just got in the current a little bit. But he's not a bad one. Not that any of them are bad, but he's pretty decent. Just barely hooked him. He was just, it was just dink, 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 dink. Like a bluegill, like a panfish, which I think technically you could call them a panfish. But they're the Arnold Schwarzeneggers of panfish. There we go. One little lift, pop, and whammo. Whammo's a fun word. I mean, he gave it all he got. Like, that thing's almost gone. Something about these welterweights and striped fish. We got some heavyweights coming out, hopefully, for the larger striped fish. And if you want to know what to do, it's like, don't reel fast, although you'd still catch some reeling it fast. It seems like I catch more when I can let it float. Like, I just reel enough to keep the line tight. Don't let there be any slack in it, or at least as little slack as the wind will allow. And you'll feel that thud when they, like that right there. That wasn't much of a thud, that was more of a tap. But you get the idea. Just kind of let it flutter around and give it a little lift and it'll dart. And oh, he is fat. That's a doozy. Net, where are you? Come here, tubby. Yeah, if I had, usually I'll have 20-pound rigged up for these so I can just lift them in by the leader, but I happen to have 6 on and didn't come out here to fish for these, came out here to catch shad. And I just saw a spot with some fish in it. I was like, oh, I'll throw bait in there. Wham. See it? Well, that was a satisfying thud. And I had this rigged up for walleyes, which I prefer 6-pound for walleyes in jigs. I didn't feel like retying. 6 will work, obviously. There we go. Oh, he ain't even bad. He's actually quite nice. Yeah. I'll take you. Oh, I even have this net handy right here. All right, come here. He plucked it pretty good. Well, it's a good way to call a day of catching fish when I wasn't even planning on fishing. So, added bonus. He's secreting a white milky substance. I guess it is that time of year. We won't talk about that. I'm gonna let him go. But what we will talk about is how much I appreciate you taking time to watch. For real, I like really appreciate you taking time to watch. I don't know if words can really express how much I appreciate it, but I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Hope you know that. So, thank you. Hope you catch a giant.